2K26 is here, man. The hype is real, and I cannot wait to continue to cover this game. Today, we're taking a pause from the news and getting into something very personal, very important for creators. If you're a creator for 2K, you probably need to watch this video. I'm going to be breaking some things down and helping you be better when it comes to 2K. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment if this is informative and you want more. And other than that, lock in. Let's do it. Okay, first things first, man. 2K, when it comes to creators, has a different way of doing things than other publishers. I just want to give a little quick credential check on who I am and what I've been able to do. In the last 10 years, I've worked with Sony, Ubisoft, EA, and so much more. All of the biggest publishers in the video game industry. I've been a partner with them. I've hosted tournaments, events. I've basically, been in YouTube studios and Twitch studios hosting events and being a part of different things throughout the years. And so I know exactly what it means. Now, I have not been a 2K creator, so I can't speak directly for that side of things. So take this and understand that. But I know a lot of people who are in that program and system. And so I want to just help you understand how it all works and how it all functions. The reason for this video, I'm going to be real and straight up with you guys. I just kind of hate the fact that people are so immature and they're not knowledgeable about how these programs work, and they try to come at different creators and things like that. I'm going to take a second and talk about somebody specific and discuss who they are more or less. You're looking at Joe Knows. Joe Knows is guaranteed one of the biggest 2K creators of all time, as far as he is one of the best players. If you was to rank like top players, actual competitive players, he's dominated with a different play style than most. He plays like I play, which is having a big guard. It's kind of my favorite way to do things. And I just give him mad credit. And again, I'm not going to go crazy showing his channel, but this is his channel. This is who he is. This is what he does. He recently posted a statement because he feels disappointed for people believing in lies and twist half truths and all this good stuff. And the reason for that, and I'm not going to turn this channel into a drama show, by the way, guys, but the reason for that was he ended up uploading a video like 1 minute after the 2K reveals happened. And so a lot of people were speculating he's working for 2K, he's secretly, and all of this nonsense. And I want to clear that up, not for him, because me and him are not best friends, I promise you guys, but in the sense of, put some respect on his name, but also learn. And today this could be a learning and hopefully helping y'all understand. And if you're not a creator, you still could learn from this and kind of get a better view, so you won't be out there looking silly in the comment sections of people's videos. So basically, the way it works, why did he get early access, or how did he get, to drop a video 1 minute after the trailer drops? And people might speculate things and come up with ideas. But I'll give you the truth about being a creator and being in a program. So currently, right now, I'm in multiple programs. I'm also a play tester for different companies, right? So I get to play the game early. They give me access. They let me do everything I want to do. So when a new trailer drops, I can already speak on it because I already played what they're going to show sometimes. And the other times they say, hey, by the way, we're dropping this trailer. We're going to give it to you early. Only release it on this date and this time. So all of a sudden, I'm dropping it exactly when the trailer drops. And you think, oh, how did you get access so fast? It's actually because I've worked and I'm partnered with them. Now, I want to talk about partnerships and help you understand something. It doesn't work the way you think. Companies don't got a lot of money to be giving 100 creators, a couple $1,000s for them to upload a video with a reaction. A lot of people are like, oh, they're getting paid to do that. These companies don't pay you guys. You know that you're getting all these creators, streamers, they're wasting thousands of hours in the game for free. The only money they get is from you. When you subscribe, when you like, when you comment, they'll get better sponsorships, they'll get better deals with big companies, whether it's some drink or some product, they'll get those deals. And it's because of you engaging in their content, whether it's views, likes, all that stuff, comments. It's all necessary for them to get paid. So that's the only way creators usually get paid. All right. Companies would rather pay a big celebrity than to pay some random streamer or creator. Okay. So don't get that twisted. All right. So for example, I'll give an example, and this is not breaking NDA, so I can talk about it. But with Ubisoft, I'm partnered, and they'll send me something like, let's say this trailer. Let's say they made 2K, NBA 2K. So they're like, oh, by the way, we're dropping this on, July 29th, we want you to check it out, doing a reaction video and post it only at this exact time. And that's all they'll say. And they're like, don't forget to put hashtag partnered with Ubisoft. And in this case, it's 2K. And that'll be what they'll do most of the time. Right? There's other times that they'll have different partnerships and programs where they're like, hey, we're going to give you early access. You can't post up those videos until this time. And then they'll also limit you into other things. So they say, hey, you cannot post up this part of the story or post this part of the gameplay because we haven't finished it and we don't want people to see what's not done yet. Those are the times that they'll limit you. So it's not like they're controlling what you're saying. They just don't want like a broken mechanic or a feature that they're not sure about releasing yet. And that's what tends to happen. And so somebody like Joe Knows, who easily is ranked in one of the top best players for multiple years as far as competitively, all right, playing in those scenes are hard, guys. I play in those scenes, you make a little over 15,000 a year for somebody like me, like that's here in 2K25. That's a lot because I don't play every day. I'm not competitive in that way, but he's making hundreds. He made a bunch of money in the last couple years from winning these tournaments against the top players. So I think people got it confused on who he is and trying to act like, something different. He's making his own money on the side. It got nothing to do with 2K. And if they want to use him as far as, hey man, we're going to give you this trailer, can you promote your reaction? Just post your reaction. That's all they would most likely do. Okay. And another fun fact, if you're actually getting paid by the company, it is pretty much illegal for you not to put, oh, this is a paid advertisement. And when you do get paid for the company, they're not telling you just to like say, I think the game is great, you guys should all buy it. What they tell you is, this is the information, this is the new features, these are the mechanics, share this information for sure. We have new dribble, we have a new this, explain it to them for us, and things like that. And the only limit they'll do is like, don't trash the game, like just be honest about what you're feeling with feedback, but be respectful basically. And so for me, the whole thing with Joe Knows, it kind of bothered me to see the immaturity in people. And, I don't want to shame nobody out there about it, but it's very important to cut that out and stop with the silliness. And I honestly, the people that I'm talking to are people that I know too, right? So I might privately message them and tell them, hey man, you're looking real bad right now. It's very immature. What happens is the creators feel like they are not getting the advantage, which is true. If you get invited to these events, you have a huge advantage. The community's hype. They want to see your content. They're like, oh, he's on top. He's an insider. And then somebody who doesn't has to work harder to try to get the people's attention. I get that. But the truth is zero reason a company has to bring you, no matter if you're like the most popular creator. They can bring whoever they want, their cousin, to promote the game. So just having that awareness and that understanding that like you're not owed anything. The company can do whatever they want. Don't come after a guy like Joe Knows, who's a respectable name in the gaming space as far as NBA 2K. Okay? Don't do that, because now you just look immature, insecure, jealous, and ignorant. Just the truth. And I apologize to my friends who are in the 2K space that feel like I'm making this video about you. Yes, but I'm doing it more for the viewers, so that you're just a casual fan and you don't know what's going on. Don't listen to the lies, and don't let them manipulate your point of view about a great creator like Joe Knows or anybody else. And again, I'm not best friends with Joe Knows, man. You know, I respect his game. I respect his hustle. My team has lost to them. You know, we got like a new team. We're just chilling. We're not really out there every day on this. So props to him for being one of the best, and he deserves all the credit he deserves. And I hope that y'all, not about him specifically, but in general, realize like it's good that creators get it early access. It's good, because if not, it's just going to be a company putting out trailers and that's it, and then you don't get no extra information from anybody. So don't be mad, be happy, and just hope that more people get access. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody gets it, because that's not how it's going to work. It's got to be exclusive for it to even mean something. If we all got early access to everything, there would be no meaning, no exclusivity. So that's my whole thing, man. Anyways, I just had to get this off my chest because I felt bothered by it. Shout out to everybody in the community who shows love and support and is happy for other creators. That's where it's at. That's where it's supposed to be. That's what it's meant to be. All right. Love y'all, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. God got you. All right. Peace.